I don't know what happened out of the Lima Regional this past weekend, but we had some really spicy deck profiles roll out of this. So this is the first place list out of the Lima Regional. Yeah, this is basically a 60 card Orcust. It was piloted by Marika Aguilera. I mean, I'm terrible with names. But basically, you have the Thunder package. You go through your whole standard Warrior Toolbox package, combo off with your opponent, and then you do, standard things. Also, we're actually putting one Phantom Knights of Fragile Armor. The face-up Phantom Knights you control be destroyed by battle card effect. You special this card from your hand, banish this card from your graveyard to send one Phantom Knights card from your hand to the graveyard to draw a card. This is an interesting addition to this deck. But anyway, we have one copy of Armageddon Knight, one copy of Zephyros the Elite, two copies of Mothman, one Nessie, two Jackalope, and two Tsuchinoko. That's our danger package. We have one Dark Refer, triple copies of Malicious, one Destrudo, one Shadow Mist, one Gizmek, the Serpent Tron Sky Slasher, triple Junk Forward, triple copies of Neospatian Connector, one Aqua Dolphin, one Simple Skeleton, one copy of Orcust Nightmare, and then we have one copy of Paladin of Felgrand. So this card is a little more special. You can equip one level 7 or 8 dragon from your hand or deck to this card. This card is unaffected by other effects while equipped with an equipped card. Triple one monster and this card, and target one level 7 or 8 dragon in your graveyard and summon it. What are we playing for this? Like, that's a machine. Like, I don't know. Oh, wait. We do? No, we can't power tool. Well, I don't know. So we have one copy of Summoner Monk, one copy of Ancient Cloak. Honestly, like, oh, we have the Destrudo. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was like, what? Okay, so, interesting. So we have one Ancient Cloak, one Fragile Armor, one Silent Boots, triple copies of Vion, and one copy of the World Wando, wrapping up your monster lineup here. Spells, we have one copy of A Hero Lives, triple Called by the Grave, triple DDR, one Phoenix Blade, one Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Instant Fusion, one Living Fossil, one Mass Change 2, one Monster Reborn, one Moon Mirror Shield, one Alpha Duder, one Rhoda, one Hornet Drones, one Twin Twisters, triple Living Impermanence, one Crescendo, and two copies of the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine. Down here in the extra, we have one Zeroboros, one Saruja, one Longrisu, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Isolde, one Galatea, one Apollosa, one Time Thief Reader, one Dugress the Timeless, one Ding Ding, one Abyss Dweller, one Power Tool, one copy of Dark Law, and one copy of Rasian. Then we have one Gate Blocker, alright, one Jinzo, one Nibiru, one Radion, triple Drag Down into the Grave, two Mind Control, two Twin Twister, triple Different Dimensional Barrier, and one copy of the Red Reboot, wrapping up basically 60 card combo. The thing that your opponent's going to look at you for playing and go, what? I don't get it. How does this work? And then you just unload full combo on them. Like, this is definitely an interesting tech choice, though. I like this. All right. We have, that's right, Orcust, playing triple World Legacy Sorrow. So, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, add one excavated crawler monster or one World Legacy card to your hand, and send the remaining to the graveyard. Otherwise, shuffle all the excavated cards into the deck. Also, for their sister, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for Link monsters. Well, I mean, okay, so it cuts me off for my Dingrisu, but, we have World Legacy cards now in our deck. So, we have one copy of Armageddon Knight, two copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, two DD Crow, two Phantasme, one Gizmek, two Nibiru, two copies of Brass Bombard, triple Symbol, and two copies of Orcust Nightmare. Then we have two Scrap Recycler. We have one copy of the World Arc. So this is the one that this card is treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon. If a Link monster is destroyed by an opponent's card, effect and sent to the graveyard, except during damage step, send this card from your hand to the graveyard, target one of those Link monsters, special summon it. If you special summon a monster from the extra deck while this normal summoner set card is on the field, you can send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. Armor is the one that lets it flip itself. We know about how good Chalice is. Then we have the triple copies of the World Wand. Well, It's interesting to just be fuel for this. We have triple copies of Lure of Darkness for draw power, 2 Called by the Grave, 1 Foolish Barrel, 1 Orchestrated Babel, triple Orchestrated Return, 1 copy of Succession, triple World Legacy Survivor, and 1 copy of Crescendo. Extra deck down here, we have 1 Zeroboros, 1 Trisbania, 1 Longarisu, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 IP, 2 Galtea, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Barricade Borg Blocker, of course, 2 Dingarisu, 1 Super Poly Target, and 2 Super Poly Targets. Side deck, we have 1 Pankratops, triple Drone Lockbird, 2 Mind Control, 2 Super Polymerization, triple Twin Twister, 2 Evenly Matched, and 2 copies of Solemn Judgment, wrapping up Renato Sarimanto's deck. Now, that's just the fun stuff. All right, like now we go into the more boring hero stuff. Now, I don't see an evil hero package in this list actually. This was 5th place. This was piloted by Diego Castilla. Now, like I said, we do not have an evil hero package present in this deck. So I guess that takes me as a little bit of an interest here. So we have triple copies of Asher Blossom, Enjoy Spring, 2 copies of DD Crowmeister, 1 Celestial, 1 Dynatag, triple copies of Malicious, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, 1 Honest Neos, of course, 1 Liquid Soldier, 2 Shadow Mist, 1 Solid Soldier, triple Stratman, triple copies of Faris, 2 copies of Increase, and 2 copies of Vion. Then we have 1 Hero Lives, of course, triple Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone, it's becoming a little bit more popular, this format. Just being able to spot removal threats that your opponent's setting up on the board, like you just don't care, and just banishing them. This is actually really good, especially coming against the threatful Alistair matchup. Just banishing meltdowns and things isn't terrible. Triple copies of the Emergency Call, 1 Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Fusion of Destiny, triple copies of Mass Change, 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Polymerization, and 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Wonder Driver, 1 Dread Decimator, 2 Cross Crusader, 1 Trinity, 1 Adoration, 2 Dark Law, 1 Master Hero Blast, 1 Anki, 1 Sunrise, 1 Great Tornado, 1 Absolute Zero, 1 Dystopia, and 1 copy of the Dangerous Guy. Side deck, we have triple Lancia, 1 DD Crow, 2 Ghost Ogre, 1 Red Reboot, triple copies of Rivalry. Actually, this is an interesting tech choice for the side. I wonder how much of this actually came up and was useful for Diego for this match, or just for side purposes. We have triple Solemn Judgment. We have 2 copies of Unending Nightmare, wrapping up this beautiful nightmare of a deck list. A lot of people talk about the Evil Hero package like it just kind of win more sometimes, and I kind of feel like it's what we were pulling from this. So, interesting things to know. In the last list we have is Extrav, 2 Extrav, True Draco. We weren't even playing the 3rd. What? This made 6th place. This was piloted by Kevin Maija. Interesting. So we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring, 2 copies of DD Crow, 1 Dynamite, triple Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, and then 2 Majesty Maiden. We have 1 Carter Demise, triple copies of Disciples, 1 Dragonic Diagram, 1 Mystic Mind, and 1 Necrovice. You can rotate between whatever field spells you want. We have 2 Duality, 2 Extrav, 1 Set Rotation, 2 Super Poly, 1 Terraforming, triple True Draco Heritage. Traps, we have 1 Good Card, 2 Judgment, 2 Summon Limit, triple TC Boo, triple True Draco Apocalypse, with 1 Return, and 1 copy of Waterfall of Dragon Souls. Down in the extra deck, we have 1 Unchained Abomination, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hida, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Gaia, 1 copy of the LOL Armaduke, 2 Starving Venom, 1 Triff Overtome, 1 Dragostapelia, 2 Mud Dragon, and 1 copy of Mr. Earth Golem. Side here we have triple Lancia, 1 Gamma Seal, 2 Inspector Border, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Anti-Spell, 2 Evenly Matched, 2 copies of Imperial Iron Wall, and 1 copy of Imperial Order, wrapping up Kevin and the deck list out of the Lima Regional this past weekend. So, what do you guys think about this chunk of deck list? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. A lot of interesting spice among these lists, I will say. And, well guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. the ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.